Yes, back once again. Back in the car. Just getting a meal in before I head in for another workout. I don't know if you can see, that's the remainder of chicken, brown rice and some broccoli. That's what we're dealing with just now. Past few days have been really good for cardio and everything. I've amped that up a lot. Doing a lot more running now, a lot more swimming now, and a lot more on the stepper. I've found a mode on the stepper which is famous steps, and basically it takes you through, it could be the West Highland Way, the Eiffel Tower, whatever. Well, I do the Eiffel Tower one and it kicks your ass. So that's been really good and really demanding recently. Every time I've been completely drenched in sweat. It's a good indicator that you're doing something right when you turn your top pretty much grey with just the colour of the sweat that's coming off you. So that was nice. I have been craving a lot of things recently. A lot. Like, the diet's hard now. That's 8 weeks, I think. 7, maybe 7, 8 weeks that I've been properly dieting. As you can see, this Tupperware is a staple of my existence. I take this everywhere I go. It's convenient. It stops me, for a start, it stops you from deviating, stops you from giving you the option of going and eating elsewhere when you know that you've got this to eat. If you don't have anything pre-packed or anything with you, it's easy just to grab something, something convenient, some kind of food that's 9 times out of 10 not really that good for you, but it's more convenient, so you'll grab it, therefore make something. So this is quick for me. I make a lot. I make big batches one at a time. I make a big batch of rice, a big batch of broccoli and a big batch of chicken, and then I'll refrigerate that, keep that in the fridge, and just every couple of days set out a day's worth of food. And every 3 days, like, I could do 2 big cooks over the course of a week, basically, roughly 2, once every 3 days, and it doesn't go off that way. It's perfectly good to eat, and it saves you from cooking every night. So it's a little thing to kind of keep in mind. One thing that I've came across that's a godsend is this. Now, it's in a normal water bottle. It is normal water, but it's also got a bit of diluting juice in it, mixed berry. 9 calories per 100 ml for the mixed berry. I use nowhere near 100 ml for a 2 litre bottle, so straight away, that's a lot better as far as calorie intake goes. It gives you something nice and sweet as well when you're craving things. It stops you from wanting any, like, fizzy juice and stuff like that. It's good, that just little bit of diluting juice. Make sure, if you're going to be buying stuff like that, try and get one that's got no additives, no artificial sweeteners, nothing like that in there, and it's not amped up on sugar in any way. 9 calories per 100 ml is very little, so I can afford to have that in at this point. I did the thing, I posted something the other day as far as showering goes. Warm shower into a cold shower, it causes you to, couple of good things from that, and when I say cold shower, I mean super cold shower, like very, 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 right down the very lowest setting you can get, to get it really, really cold. Couple of benefits from that. I did it yesterday after training, and I found not only was it really hard mentally to try and go through, but what it does is, number one, it helps with lactic acid build-up. What it does is it stops blood from pooling as easy in your body, therefore your lactic acid is broken up a bit better and you don't get so much DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. So that's one thing it does. The next day after training you won't be as sore. That's why people get, you see MMA fighters and everything jumping into ice baths straight afterwards. Helps repair your muscle, stops them from being as sore. I also think, this is just my theory, I've not completely looked up on this yet, but when you take a post-workout shake or you take something as far as food goes to help you recover, it runs through your bloodstream. I think if your blood's pooling, it's not going to flow through your bloodstream and get to your muscles as quick as it would if you we're able to break that up. So I think that by taking that cold shower, it also helps your blood move more freely through your body, stops blood pooling at your muscles, and therefore delivers nutrients more efficiently to your muscles, therefore able to repair them better and overall muscle growth. Number 2, or even number 3 if you want to take my theory on board of what I just said there. Number 3, so it says, is what I've seen, there's a thing called brown fat in the human body, and when your fat loss is calculated in 2 ways. When you take in calories, expend calories, okay, that's one way. The other way is the thermogenic effect, i.e. heat output. When you jump in a cold shower straight after a hot shower, or alternate it back and forth, you're then able to cause a kind of thermogenic imbalance for a while, going back and forth, back and forth. Not only that, it also makes you shiver, which again you're going to be expending energy by doing that. Researchers have came across, going through into this kind of cold shower protocol, researchers have came across that every minute you will burn an extra 1.4 calories for the remainder of the day after doing this task. So think about it, 1.4 calories, that's 60 calories a minute straight away. Sorry, 60 calories an hour straight away. 5 hours time, 300 calories. You understand what I'm getting at. If that can happen for the remainder of the day until you go to sleep, it's a lot of extra calories getting burnt just for a shower. Now, people do everything and take it with a pinch of salt. They do everything and they kind of evaluate it by themselves. That's what I'm doing. Anything that comes to me, I don't say, okay, this is exactly how you do it. I say, okay, this is what works for me. Let's try this out on you and we'll see what the results are. Everybody's different. No two people are the same. So I'm going to try out this cold shower thing for a while. And not only that, it makes you feel refreshed. It's good afterwards. So I'm going to give that a go for a while also. But that's how things have been the past couple of days. So I'm feeling leaner and I'm feeling tighter in certain areas. Again, the scales are a bit different, but I'm confident that after these 3, today's Saturday, Sunday and then Monday, 3 good cardio sessions, then I have a body fat measurement on Monday, I've got a confident feeling that it's going to be down significantly. So, until then, time to eat up, drink some of my slightly flavoured water, head into training, kick some ass, and get some results.